What's going on YouTube? Today I got this 2010 Nissan Rogue. The problem with this one is the AC is not blowing cold air. So I'm going to show you today how to change the AC compressor clutch if you want to save some money instead of buying the whole compressor. Let's get started. So I got it on jack stands already. After you get it on jack stands, you're going to have to remove this cover, the fender well. This plastic cover, just take some of the clips off and just move it off toward the back. Now we got access to the compressor clutch right here. So see, this one's spinning, so it's not locked up, so it's a good thing. The compressor's not locked up. Now let's take the belt off. Because you're gonna use a 14 right here on the tensioner. You're gonna put it on. You're gonna pull this way. And there she comes. Okay, it's out. Okay, so now you're gonna use a 10 millimeter with an impact on the bolt in the middle of the clutch right here. So it comes off right there. See? Now the clutch comes off. Okay, guys. So once the clutch is off, then see if you can hear that bearing is bad. I think that's what happened. It messed up the clutch, and I can see by this the surface is just worn out because of that bearing. It would probably vibrate too much, and it was messing up the clutch right here, the surface of this clutch. Now we're gonna get a snap ring pliers, and we're gonna remove this snap ring right here. After you remove the clutch, make sure there's a shim. I don't know if you can see it down there. There's a shim inside this that helps the right amount of spacing so that the pulley can spin freely when the clutch is disengaged. Make sure you don't drop that shim. The new one comes with shims too, so we'll have to play around with that. So now you're gonna use a puller like this, and just it should break off. If it doesn't, you're gonna have to pry with a long pry bar, like this. Then come from the top and just pry in between the pulley and the compressor. Just kind of pry on both sides. Just gently pry and then move from one side to the other just to break it loose. Then it's gonna come to a point where you can't keep going with a pry bar. So I'm just using this puller right here, and what I did too is because the little arms right here were too short to go around it. I just, because this is an old pulley, you're not gonna use this pulley. This pulley is junk. I just grind it. It's with a grinder. It's a regular grinder, 4-inch grinder right there. I grinded 2 notches right here on each side, see, so that it gives me more space on that puller. If you have a longer puller, a bigger puller, like a 3 or 2 jaw puller, and it fits in this area, then you're good. Then you don't need to do all this. But all I had was this puller. Now to remove the coil, you just have those 3 screws to remove. So yeah, there you go. The connector, I already disconnected it, but you have to get a pair of needle nose and try to squeeze the plastic pin, and it comes out. There we go. Okay guys, so we're here on the bench. Yeah, you can see the clutch. This is the clutch, and it engages on the pulley like that, and the coil goes behind it like that. When it gets 12 volts from when you press the AC button inside in the dash, it gives it 12 volts, and it pulls this clutch in, attaches to the compressor. The compressor has a shaft that comes out, and the splines go on that shaft, and you just bolt it down there. The coil back here, when it gets magnetized, and it pulls it, and then it spins that compressor. It pumps your freon. So before starting doing all this, of course, I tested the coil, make sure that the coil was good, but it was fried. And the way you test it is with a multimeter, and you put it at 200 ohms. This is just a Harbor Freight multimeter. Put it at 200 ohms right there. Just touch the two leads. Yeah, I'm touching the two leads, and it's not doing anything. I had already tested it. That one stays at 1. Yeah, that one's bad. Then you have the new one. I tested the new one when it came in. And what I found on the internet is that you need to be seeing between 2 and 5 ohms. So when you touch this one, let's see, 5.8. So this one I'm saying it's new. So, and for the clutch, the new clutch, I just got it on Amazon. You can just put your year, make, and model, and see if they make a AC compressor clutch for your car. It's this one was $36, I believe. So it's way cheaper than having to buy a whole new AC compressor. Okay, so I got the new one on there. You screw it. It has a dimple right here in the back that lets you know which way it goes. I mean, it only goes one way. You can't miss because it has this connector in it, and the compressor is notch right here where this goes too. So, and plus your harness has to go. So it only goes one way really. But just make sure that dimple in the back lines up, and then you just put your 3 screws. Okay, so I got the harness back here. It's hard to see, but let's see. I got it. I got the black piece right there slid in there to protect the wire. And let me see if I can show you from the top here. It's kind of hard to get the phone down there, but right there it's connected. So that's ready to go. So now let's put the pulley. Okay, so for the pulley, I always like to put a little bit of grease here just to lubricate it. And on the shaft there coming out of the compressor right here. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, you just put a little bit of grease here just because if you need to take this thing apart, just make it easier on you next time. Right there. And now to finish, make to that, because it has to go all the way in to where you can put back the snap ring. I'm just going to use a block of wood and just tap it. And now your snap ring. And you can use a screwdriver just to push that. There you go. See, you can push that snap ring. You heard that cling? It fell in the groove. Okay, guys, I put the clutch, but I'm gonna take it off again because I want to show you something. But I did put it on right now because remember that I told you that when you take the clutch, there's shims behind it, and so the new clutch comes with shims also. So that it comes with there were 2 shims on the one that was in the stock one. There were 2 shims, and the new clutch comes with 2 also. But what I found is that the new shims that comes with are real thin, and so I just to test it, I put the shims from the new one in there, the 2 thin ones, and this is what I'm getting. You can hear that it's dragging. I just put the bolt and I hand tighten it. I haven't even tightened it. If I tighten it up even more, it's gonna drag even more. So you have to watch that because you don't want this dragging when the clutch is not engaged, because even though you turn off the AC, and the belt is turning this pulley, the compressor is going to be dragging, the clutch is going to be dragging, and the compressor is still going to be. You can burn the clutch again, or your compressor is still going to be turning and trying to pump a freon. So just watch that. Now I'm going to take it off again, and I'm going to put the other two shims that I told you. Okay, so I'm back on the bench. So here's the two shims that came with the kit, with the new one, and these are the two shims that were on there, with the stock clutch. So I'm gonna put these two again. So they just go in here. Just grab both of them, just drop them in there. You can put a little bit of grease if you want to hold it, make sure that they're on there, so you don't drop them. But okay, put the bolt. Well, that is still dragging, so it actually catches on. So I might have to put those two other shims to make it spin freely, because here you can it's still. So let's try one more. I add one more. Now I added another shim, so that's three shims. Now it starts to spinning better, but it's still dragging. So I'm gonna put the other one, the last one. We go all four shims. Let's see. And I also wipe this. Make sure you wipe the surface here and here, because it's a clutch and you don't want it to be greasy, right? Just with some whatever you got laying around, alcohol, acetone, that kind of stuff, brake cleaner, whatever, anything that would remove grease. Put your bolt. That is way better now. It's not dragging at all. So there we got it. No noises. Now we just put the belt back on. Okay, belt's back on. Check the top too, because it's got to fall on the alternator up at the top. We're good. Okay guys, I started the car and I've been letting it sit there, run for a while to let it cool off. And as you can see, our compressor clutch is working. It's spinning away. So yeah, that was the problem. Inside the car, it's pretty cool. We got what? We got right under like 49 degrees in here, and that's just idling. If I give it RPM, the temperature drops a little bit more. So that's perfect. So yeah. Okay guys, that was the problem right there. It was the AC compressor clutch, that the coil was bad, and also that bearing in the pulley was bad. Thank you for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.